My name is Addison Keene, and this is Empowering Hope, Understanding and Confronting Cancer Together. Cancer. It's a scary word for many people, but it's something that affects a lot of us, either directly or through someone we know. Today I want to talk to you about how we can fight back against cancer by learning more about it and being aware of its dangers. Think about this. What if we could understand cancer better and all work together to beat it? That's what we're going to explore today. We'll talk about what cancer is, where it comes from, how it affects us, and also what doctors are doing to fight it. But before we dive into all of that, let's think about how serious it is. Cancer isn't just a problem for one person or affected by one place. It's an issue happening all over the world. Some people might not even realize that genetics plays a whole major role in cancer diagnosis, and some people are more susceptible. However, when we do take the time to learn and know more about cancer, we can make better choices for our health and help out our friends and family who might have been affected. During this speech, I'll be sharing information from trusted sources like the National Cancer Institute and the Mayo Clinic. Unfortunately, my family has had their own experience with cancer, so I'm very passionate about spreading awareness and the correct information. So let's begin with this. What exactly is cancer? Cancer is a bunch of diseases caused by cells in our body that are growing out of control and dividing uncontrollably. These cells have gone rogue, and they can spread into surrounding tissues and cause major problems. To fight cancer effectively, we need to understand why these cells act this way and how we can stop them. Cancer can start in any part of our body, which means we need different treatments depending on where it is. Whether it's breast cancer, lung cancer, or something else, each type of cancer does need its own approach to treatment. Luckily, researchers and scientists have come up with many ways to treat cancer. Some approaches like surgeries, medicines, and chemotherapy, and even special treatment that targets cells based on a person's genes. These new treatments can work better and even cause fewer side effects. However, as we all know, these different treatments are not necessarily cures, which is why cancer has become so prevalent to our society. With that being said, we shouldn't just focus on treating cancer after it happens. We also need to think about how to stop it from starting in the first place. Some preventative approaches are getting regular checkups from primary care doctors, and that does include yearly lab work, basic vital signs, and making healthy choices such as whole food diet and exercise. And lastly, regular test screenings such as mammograms, pap smears, and colonoscopies. Those are just the beginning of ways to help prevent cancer, but they are also a great place to start as we do get older. Early detection can ultimately make cancer easier to treat. As always, it is important to talk about cancer so that people know what signs to look for and where to get help. To close on this topic, experiencing the diagnosis of cancer just isn't about physical health. It's also about how we can make a huge difference for people fighting cancer and their families. But let's also remember that we have the power to fight back against cancer by learning about it, catching it early, and ultimately being there for each other. Even though cancer can seem scary, we can work together to make a brighter, longer future for those affected and hopefully make this topic of cancer less intimidating. Thank you.